Time to break your own sales record on Amazon. Hey, Leah here. If you've been struggling to get your products noticed on the world's biggest marketplace, then I've got some serious profit-boosting techniques that can help you earn more. From upgrading your listings to getting more traffic to your items, get ready for Printify's 8 steps to Amazon success. You can't go big without first starting small. Sure, it would be great if everyone bought your products. But the reality is, not everyone is going to be looking for what you're offering. The good news is that focusing on a specific interest and the people that are excited about it, also known as a niche, makes selling a lot easier and way more profitable. Just remember that Amazon is a competitive marketplace best suited for intermediate sellers. So you'll want to make sure you already have some bestsellers in a specific niche in order to stand out. But how do you do that? Well, the easiest way is to use industry research tools like Google Trends or Amazon's own Jungle Scout, which you can find in the link in the description. These tools not only help you look up what buyers in a niche are searching for, they also give you data about what items other competitors are offering in your market. Which leads us to our next step in our Amazon journey. When you're thinking about which products you want to list, you have to think about 2 things. First, what works for Amazon and print on demand, and then what your customers want. Just remember that you don't actually need to be based in the US to sell on Amazon. As long as you use US print providers, sellers from anywhere can register and sell Printify products. As you check out these items and think about what you can offer buyers, take a moment to look up what other sellers in your niche are offering on Amazon as well. If you see items present, it's a good sign that there's money to be made in this niche. Just remember that when it comes to picking a niche or a product, you want to choose something that has high demand but low competition. Next, be sure to choose items with profit margins of at least 15% or higher. Finally, look for products that get steady sales throughout the year. These are called evergreen products, and the more of them you have, the better. For example, everyone loves Christmas ornaments, but do they sell year-round? Not exactly. That's not to say you shouldn't sell Christmas ornaments during Christmas, but it's good to have a mix of products that sell during specific sale seasons and all year round. Once you've got the right design on the right product, it's time to list it, and list it real good. To help buyers find your products, you first have to understand how they're looking for them. Items can be found mainly through 5 different places on Amazon, starting with the search box, filters, and search results page, as well as the Amazon bestsellers list and through advertising like sponsored product ads, which I'll talk about more in a bit. In order for our products to show up or rank higher in searches, we need to consider what Amazon's algorithm is looking for, and then how we can improve our listings to match. A good tip to improve your item's relevancy for the algorithm is to add variations to your listing. Whether it's more colors or sizes, the more time a buyer spends looking at your item, the likelier Amazon thinks they are to buy it, giving your product a higher ranking. The algorithm also looks at the content of a listing to match with what a buyer is searching for. Content like your keywords, descriptions, bullet points, and back-end terms. The better these match with searches, the higher up on the results page your item will be. So how can we improve these components to craft better listings for Amazon's algorithm? First, let's start with our keywords. Amazon has a limit of 200 characters for titles, but recommends they be no longer than 60. You want to include keywords in your title that can match both exactly what someone might be looking for and terms that can relate more broadly to other kinds of searches as well. Tools like Helium-10 or Merchant Words can also be handy for finding high-frequency keywords. We've added links to both those tools in the description. Just like products and niches, use keywords that have high demand but low competition. Next, Amazon also shows buyers a quick fact section of the product page called bullet points. These are short pieces of quickly scannable information about your item, and they're important because Amazon also considers them when ranking products. What the algorithm also looks at is the generic keywords section of your listing. This space is for any extra back-end terms it could use to help rank your listing better. Finally, it's important to have high-quality images or mock-ups of your product, especially images that highlight the key features you mention in your bullet points or description. Make sure your item is well lit, shown clearly, and fills at least 85% of the image frame. However, don't forget that even though being creative with a listing is definitely important, it's even more important to try to create a personal connection to your buyer with your item. Luckily, we have a really great and easy solution for how you can do just that. Think about the last time you saw an item that you just had to buy. I bet it made you feel something, didn't it? Like that product was made just for you. That strong emotional connection is what buyers are looking for when they shop. And no other item creates that kind of connection better than a personalized one. Whether it's a name, logo, or team symbol on an item customers really want, personalized products are not only an opportunity for more sales, but also more profits. Buyers are often willing to pay more for a custom product, letting you price them higher. This exclusivity also ends up encouraging more brand loyalty and repeat customers. Think about it. If one personalized item can make you feel that special, why not get more? Plus, once buyers receive their custom products, they're more likely to share it on social media, creating opportunities not only for them to spread the word about your brand, but also for you to get user-generated content to use for your own marketing. There's plenty of ways to offer personalized products with Printify. You can either do it directly through our platform by listing a product with a placeholder design, then simply hit Enable Personalization button on your product listing page, and when an order for that item comes in, it'll always require you to approve it beforehand. That way, you can add in the personalized design before sending it to production. Or you can make it even easier for buyers by letting them personalize an item themselves. With tools like Hello Custom or Customly, which integrate directly with Printify and Amazon, buyers can add and preview their items with their custom elements before placing an order. But even though creating irresistible items and search-friendly listings is a great start, waiting for buyers to try and find you means waiting longer to make the kind of profits you want. That's why to get even more sales on Amazon, you'll need to help drive that traffic to your items. And that is what our next steps are all about. Getting more eyes on your products can happen both on Amazon and off it. Let's start with how to get more traffic through the site itself, particularly through ads. With Amazon ads, there are plenty of ways to promote your items. However, a good place to start is with sponsored product ads. Like I mentioned earlier, these are ads that show up at the top of a search results page. They rely on keywords or product types to target buyers who are searching for similar items. This targeting can be set up in two different ways: automatic and manual. Automatic targeting is when the algorithm matches the words or product in your ad to a buyer's search. Manual targeting is when you yourself decide which keyword or product searches you want your ad to show up for. If you're struggling to choose which one to try first, a good tip is to start with automatic targeting. That way, once your ads have been running for a few weeks, you'll get a report about which terms or items got the most clicks and buys. Then you can use that information to set up a manual targeting campaign, which will specifically match your ads with those major sales-driving keywords or products that buyers are looking for. For both types of campaigns, you can also include negative targeting as well. These are terms or items you don't want your ads showing up for if a buyer looks for them. Off Amazon, however, the best and easiest way to drive traffic to your store is with social media. Creating content around your products on any platform is a great way for them to get attention. It helps generate what's known as backlinks to your item, which result in additional streams of traffic. More traffic streams means your products have a higher chance of people checking them out, especially in searches outside of Amazon, like Google, which places a lot of value on backlinks for its own ranking. Back on Amazon though, there's another way to use its algorithm to get more sales: which leads us to our next step. Like many people, the first thing I do when I find an item I like on Amazon is to read the reviews, both the good and the bad. What I'm looking for is to see if that product or seller is trustworthy enough to buy from. And I can guarantee that your buyers and Amazon's algorithm are going to be doing the same. Establishing that credibility is another part of what helps your item climb up those search results. Remember what I said about the more time people spend looking at your listing, the higher it ranks? Well, reviews help serve the same purpose. They let buyers learn more about the strengths of your item and also address any concerns. This helps you create better listings with descriptions and bullet points that give people the information they need faster so they can buy your product quicker. Even looking at the reviews underneath your competitors' listings can be useful too. You can use their buyers' feedback to learn what people like and don't like, which you can use to come up with better products and ultimately offer better customer service. Of course, gathering reviews after a sale can be a pain on most platforms, but not on Amazon. Its messaging system makes it easy to request a review from a buyer with just the click of a button. All you need to do is head to the Orders section of your Amazon Seller Central account, find an order that's already been delivered, and click on it. Then click on the Request a Review button. Your buyer will be sent a review form that makes it easy for them to comment on their purchase. Although reviews aren't the only way to get buyers to engage with your product. Turns out there's another tool you can use to generate excitement around your item on Amazon. There's nothing like finding a good deal. Being able to save on an item, no matter how much, is a huge purchase motivator. Think about all the times you've seen a sale sign outside a store you like and found yourself wandering in to see what it's all about. That's because promotions create both a sense of urgency and opportunity for your buyer. No matter what the deal is, they just have to check it out in order to scratch that curious itch. Amazon understands this too and has 3 main types of discounts to offer your customers. The first are deals, which are discounts that run for a certain period of time. These are especially useful during holidays or sales events. You also can set them to run for a number of hours, which are known as lightning deals, or even a number of days, which are known as best deals. The second kind of discount on Amazon are promotions, which come in 3 types. Percentage off, which is a tiered discount where the more a buyer spends, the more they save. For example, you can offer a buyer 15% off for every 3 shirts they buy. Next is a buy one, get one free promotion. I'm sure you can guess how this works. Except it doesn't need to be just one. You can set it to buy 3 items and get one free instead. Or set any dollar amount your customers have to reach before getting a free item. Finally, you can also create custom promo codes for social media. These can be shared through your own accounts, emails, or through influencers, and can be used to take a percentage or dollar amount off an item or entire order. The last kind of discount you can offer through Amazon are coupons. Unlike social media promo codes, these coupons can only be offered on Amazon, either through your product details page, search results, or the Amazon deals page. They only work for a certain period of time, but you can set how many times they can be used. You can find all of these tools in the advertising section of your Seller Central homepage. No matter which one you choose, all these tools are especially useful for new sellers. They help increase visibility around your items and help you stand out from the competition. But they can also help you win the Amazon Buy Box. It gives buyers the option to add certain items to their cart with just one click, which means whoever owns the buy box at any time gets the most item views, and of course increases their chances of getting more sales. Winning it, however, depends on factors like price, shipping, seller performance, and promotions, which is also why offering discounts can give you an edge and win you more sales. Once those sales start coming in though, the last step is figuring out how to keep them coming, which leads us to the final step in our path to Amazon success. Running a successful business involves having a growth mindset. In order to keep consistent sales, you have to keep improving your strategy for how to get them. Analytics help with this by giving you important data about how buyers interact with your items. In fact, research shows that data-driven brands outperform competitors by 20%. This data can also help you catch issues like which type of designs buyers prefer, whether you're targeting the wrong niche, or if your reviews or product description are holding customers back from making a purchase. All of that and more can be learned through certain indicators or metrics in your analytics, especially if you're running ads on Amazon. For example, your click-through rate shows how many people are checking out your item. Your retention rate can tell you how many repeat customers you're getting. And the average order rate is the average amount your buyers spend per order. All of these data points tell you a story that can help you hone in on what works and rethink what doesn't. These analytics can also help spot trends and take advantage of sales opportunities earlier. But another important part of this process is something called A/B testing. It's a way of testing either your products or your ads to see if there's a certain change you can make to help them perform better. For example, what if you switched out an item's main mockup image for another one? Or what if you adjusted the keywords in your listing title so it ranked higher in searches? You'd be surprised how sometimes one little change can make all the difference. The key here, however, is to only change one thing at a time. That way, you can keep track of what worked and what didn't through your analytics. Just remember that even though data can be complicated, it does not lie. As long as you keep track of the details and improve, the results will take care of themselves. Now that you're on the path to success with Amazon, my only question to you is, have you created a seller's account and connected it to your Printify yet? If your answer is no, then check out this video to learn how to set one up right now, and I'll see you there.